It's not the sewage workers special trapped in a traffic jam in a sudden heat wave.
It's not the Newton young Conservatives chucking stink bombs at the gasworks. It's not an anticyclone or rotten eggs approaching from Istanbul.
Well, it's not me. My man made me change my socks only last week.
Morning, Smelly.
I've come about the death. Want it, lads?
Evening, life. We're on the midst of death. Who kicked it?
Sconhead Scanlon, number 6 again.
Sconhead bloody Scanlon.
Just like that. Right in the middle of Galway Bay.
Drowned in it.
Singing it. Last night at Jewish Working Men's Club.
Scanlon. Bloody Scanlon.
Well, since when was he such a big mate?
We're only at school together, that's all.
I think it's a piggin' tragedy. I saw him only yesterday morning, the picture of piggin' health.
It's sad. Very sad.
Sad? Sad? Is that all you can say? Is that the full extent of human feeling today? He's got to have a fitness test according to the Daily Mirror. He won't pass it then, will he? He's bloody dead. Colin Bell?
Sconhead Scanlon.
Who?
Oh, he can be ignorant at times.
And this is one of them.
Bloody Delilah sent me to collect for a floral tribute.
How much has he chipped in?
A note?
10 bob or a quid.
I owe you for 2 bob. When he's got change.
Right, that's a bob ahead for the workers. 5 new pence, you Eric. Chip in for us till we get our Christmas bonus.
And Bob, for a man like that, a man who once saved my life.
At school?
No, when we were serving in His Majesty's Navy.
The time you were adrift in the North Atlantic on a wooden raft, wearing only a vest and boots and being shelled by the Bismarck.
No, adrift in Salford on a Saturday night pub crawl being thumped by the Yanks. Sconhead bloody Scanlon. Snuffed out like a dimp woodbine.
He never held out.
He didn't know he were poorly till he were dead. One day last week he had a bit of a pain in his back. Mind you, that were her fault at 16 Desdemona Street. She shoved a dead donkey in her bin without cracking on.
Picking donkey?
The donkeys can be very heavy.
Especially when they're dead. Floating 3 sheets to wind at the time.
Of course he'd be the same age as you then, Sconhead.
Me mum had a cousin the same age as Sconhead. He dropped dead outside the Odeon.
Funny that.
Heavy pigging breathing. Half an hour to empty one bin, it's disgusting.
Oh, don't kill him, cheese and egg.
Half kill him.
Sorry about that. Well, how was I to know a bloke from the Marriage Guidance Council was going to call on her? I had to pretend to be her flaming husband. Well, I couldn't just walk out while he was still there, could I? She told him we'd just been reconciled. Well, I've said I'm sorry.
He was a good living man, was Sconhead. We was altar boys together. He carried the Virgin Mary at all the Whit walks. And he had 9 children.
4 of them were on the bins.
He was such a God-fearing man that however much he was provoked, he never hit back. Until he made the sign of the cross.
It could be all right then, cheese and egg. Sounds like he was fully comprehensive.
I should have stayed an altar boy. Instead of jacking it in when I could pass for 18 in the boozer.
Here we are at St. Pat's. Go and get it, Eric.
No! I'll go.
You? St. Patrick's? You've never
I
been.
said I'll go and get Father O'Donnell's bin.
Bloody hellfire! He's never emptied the priest's bin before. Never. Never pigging ever. He always ducks down out of sight when we come here. On his belly with his bum in the air. Turning the other cheek. There's something up. Something very up.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's 36 years since my last confession.
How long?
I'll tell a lie. It's 36 years, 4 months and 3 weeks.
Some people say I have intuition. Some people say I have a sixth sense.
Some people say you shall get stuck.
This morning, the depot switchboard has been jammed with calls from irate ratepayers demanding to know why their dustbins are not being emptied. Would you think it very impertinent of me if I were to pose the same question?
That's cheese and egg.
Well, where is he? That's a church, isn't it?
Well, it's not the centre stand at Main Road.
Catholic church. He's always telling me he used to be a sidesman at Chad Street Congregational.
It was.
He changed over because they had a better darts team.
Yes, well, in accordance with the parable, render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, would you ask him to render unto the wagon that which is the wagon's, namely muck? Bam, before knocking off time, too.
Before knocking off time? I know he's been in church for an hour, but it's a bit quick for a big miracle.
Well, that takes us up to the end of the war.
Well, up to VE Day, any road. After that, unfortunately, came VJ night. And, well, what happened was, me and a few of the mates went down to the Gaumont Long Bar, and, there was this land girl on leave from Ormskirk with these Carmen Miranda earrings, and...
Couldn't you perhaps just give me a digest of your sins from 1945 to the present? I'm sure God will understand.
Yes, madam, I know my number's been engaged for the past 2 hours. That's because at 1-minute intervals, 120 housewives have been ringing up demanding to know why their bins are not being emptied. You're the 121st. Congratulations. Well, we're a bit short-handed. No, it's not a strike. It's more what I call an act of God. In the meantime, madam, I don't know what to suggest. Personally, I'm praying for the end of the world.
Oh, what have you been for the last 2 hours?
confessing.
We're lucky it did take a fortnight.
Pray wait your sweat, my son.
You're not going to have another pig in prey.
I absolve you from that blasphemous bit of lip, even as Father O'Donnell has absolved me of all my sins.
Thinking congratulations.
We travel not another yard until this wagon has been cleansed. Remove her. And, Eric Mayflower,
Cheese and egg.
close your eyes while you're doing it.
Well, she's the pride of the fleet. Only this morning, number 4 gang wanted to swap her for Rackle Welsh, Vanessa Redgrave and Danny LaRue.
These men's thoughts to lust and temptation. Have you cast her out?
She's gone, but not forgotten.
And while you're at it, kindly remove that picture of Des O'Connor.
Des doesn't do that sort of thing.
Do what?
Lead men's thoughts to lust and temptation.
That picture represents an unholy interest in worldly idolatry, which hath no place in this camp. Stick these up. His Holiness the Pope and miscellaneous saints. While Winston removes his picture of Colin Bell.
Correction, friend. Winston will do no such pigging thing.
Colin Bell is not a saint.
He bloody is!
Drive the nail gently home, my son.
Ow! Cry! Yeah? Yeah?
Crikey.
Oh, dear, that is serious. Yes, he refused to empty your bins unless you bought a whole book of raffle tickets for the St. Patrick's Church Rebuilding Fund and made a contribution to the Catholic Young Men's Society. Promise to take your next holiday in the Vatican? No, I'm not happy about it either, Rabbi Goldberg.
Sugar, brother?
No, thanks.
I won't. I'm not carrying that banner. I'm not going in no wet walks.
Why can't you carry a banner saying City for the Cup?
I suggested that, but he won't have it. Not even in Latin. He's asking too much. Far too much.
Much too far too much.
No bevy on the job.
No watching Coronation Street during Lent.
No biggin swearing. Sorry.
Biggin's a penny.
I'll biggin out you.
That'll be tuppence then.
Lucky penny, sixpence.
That'll be a tenner then.
Could it be? No. But then again, you... No. Well, it couldn't be. Or could it?
A good question. Good what?
An even better question. Could it be that cheese and egg is right over this religious caper? I mean, I haven't led a very good life, have I? Like reading the Bible and singing hymns and that. And God has punished me for it, hasn't he?
Has he?
Leeds beat us 2-1 in the Charity Shield.
You said you did your bit, Winston. You said you prayed for a miracle.
But I waited till injury time, didn't I? I'd only just got down on my hands and knees when the one-eyed rat blew his pigging whistle. Swing the penny in for us.
You don't hear about many these days.
What?
Miracles.
That's because there aren't none.
Cheese and Egg believes in miracles.
You believe out, they tell him at St. Pat's.
Out.
Miracles is a load of cobblers.
If I was taught to believe in miracles, I'd say, show us one and you're on.
I do. I'm out at showers. Showers are through there, aren't they? Bloody did all ask me to put these in. Bloody pansy.
You'd as soon get me believing in miracles as that other gear, you know, that reincarnation stuff, coming back with something else.
Oh, I wouldn't like that. I'm happy as I am. Especially now we got BBC Two. Still haven't got the aerial, though.
I could come back as someone else. You might come back as a United supporter.
You might have no choice.
I wouldn't bloody come!
But was it Christian when complaints were pouring in to send number 2 gang, sinners though they be, to see the Nun's Story for the 6th time? And was it Christian to take the Little Sisters of the Poor for an outing to Blackpool when that brand new refuse vehicle was really needed here? Still, forgive us our trespasses. And back to work, eh? And we'll keep religion, well, in its proper place. I knew you'd cooperate.
The Lord be with thee.
Winston, should I call for my Cox's Orange Pippin? Consider it an act of charity.
No, I'll give you a tip tomorrow. Consider it an act of hope.
Haven't we forgotten something? For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful.
Thank you, Lord, for what we've had. If we'd had more, we would have been glad. Amen.
You haven't done it yet!
That was from my first breakfast, the one my mum gave me.
All this for a spam butty. It's only breakfast, you know, not the last supper.
Are you sure? Was Sconhead Scanlon sure it wasn't his last supper when he went laughing into Greasy House's chip shop that night for his beef pudding and black peas?
It's probably that that bloody killed him.
Oh, still here then?
Just showing them the error of their ways, for they have sinned.
Yes?
Just leading them into the paths of righteousness.
Yes, well, do you think you will see your way to leading them out of the chapel, the canteen, and into their wagon?
No, I'm off to the Legion of Mary monthly meeting. I'm helping them with the salmon sandwiches. See you tomorrow. D.B.
Cheese and egg. Just to be on the safe side, when you get to St. Pat's, would you light a candle for me?
Certainly, Winston.
For Colin to be fit for Sunday. And while you're at it, ask him to say Master City to win.
Do you realise what you're asking?
Matt Busby will have for United. It's only fair.
False gods, Winston. False gods!
God, run, piggy hypocrite!
Yes, well, number 3 gang. That is, gentlemen. It has not gone unnoticed by me that Mr. Petty's religious fervour is responsible for some upset in your well-ordered lives. You're being driven mad. I'm being driven mad. Now, I don't want to play the devil's disciple, but it seems to me that you're just the lads to do it.
Do what?
Carry out my plan.
What plan?
To tempt him back to life.
Hot work today, cheese and egg?
Our labours are a blessing, Eric, me flower.
Hot and sweaty. Look what I've got. I bet that won't touch the sides, will it?
No. Get thee behind me, Satan.
Right. Stage 2. That's it, sweetheart. Lie down on the lilo. Pull your skirt up a bit. More? I'll tell you what, take it off altogether. And your petticoat. Lovely. Now, bra strap down a bit, nickel leg up a bit. Pull your belly in, right? Back, lads, it's not for your eyes.
Hey, only Joe.
We've done the lot down here except for that one. Do you mind?
Right you are. Oh, sorry to intrude, madam. Don't you think you're risking the flu lying there hanging out of your frilly nothings? Oh, well, if you must take them off altogether, don't worry. I'll find the bin with my eyes closed.
Right, he's in there now. Stage 3. Got the ticket?
I can't. Not the City United match. It's cutting me heart out.
It's our last chance, Winston, for making us happy on earth as it is in heaven.
So get in there.
I think there's someone here to see you, Mr. Petty.
Oh, my shoulder. I've got a funny pain in my shoulder. What's this?
Ticket for the United City match on Saturday.
Winston wants you to have it.
It'll be a fine game. They're back to full strength, the Rovers.
City!
Thank you very much, Winston. Only I'm afraid I can't go.
Oh, can't you? Oh, what a pity.
No, on Friday, I am going into retreat for a weekend of special prayer and meditation. If my leg's better.
I thought it was your shoulder.
Did you say Friday?
Friday?
Oh, but you can't have another day off. I mean, I've got you down on Saturday morning for overtime at double pay.
Not for 30 pieces of silver an hour.
Dippo. Think of your colleagues. Think of Winston and Eric and...
Heavy breathing, you great buttock.
Brothers, give up. Sconhead Scanlon was the same age as me. And now he's where the angels sing and the dustbins are as light as a feather. Now, if I'd have been him, where would I be now?
The creek. Without a paddle.
Exactly, brother. That's why I'm making sure I've got more than the paddle. In a way, in these last few days, I've been investing in an outboard motor. And when my time comes, it might only be 10 minutes from now. About the time you decide to wipe that dewdrop off your nose. It might only be 5 minutes. Oh, my back.
I thought it was your leg. I thought it was your shoulder.
He's gone bloody dumb.
I know what his trouble is. He's psychosomatic.
Told you.
All we have to do is to convince him that he's not really ill. That he's as fit and as healthy and happy as you are. Get me the medical officer of health.
Why do we have to have a medical as well?
So cheese and egg won't suspect out. That's why bloody Delilah cracked on it was a medical for a pension fund. Colin has to go through this every day. I regard it as an honour.
Again. Right. Hoist them up then and get the rest of your clothes on.
Doctor, don't worry. Tell me the truth.
You're 100%, Mr. Petty.
How long have I got then?
There's nothing wrong with you. You're a fit man.
I'll have to see I'm up to date with my insurances.
Mr. Petty, if I can restrain myself from strangling you with my stethoscope, you'll live to be 100, if not 2.
Where did you learn medicine? Yates's bloody wine lodge.
After years of physical activity in the open air, your body is absolutely A1.
Are you sure?
Certain.
What about me soul, though?
Pardon?
Still, it'll come in handy when I do get poorly. It's had a belting workout this past week. Come on, lads. Next. Get your bloody trousers down. Here we go, lads. The weekend starts here, and many more to come. Here's bloody to 'em. Way!
It's all right for you. But I bought that beer with me mum's TV rent money. And now they've taken it away. And Des O'Connor's on this weekend as well. Me mum will go potty. She'll cut up my semolina pudding.
Cheer up, Eric, me flower. What I always say is, enjoy life. That's what we're here for.
I'm not. That bird on the bloody Lilo. She's demanding satisfaction for services rendered. And the doctor says I need 5 years rest. Oh, well.
What about me tomorrow? Standing on me pigging horn outside Main Pigging Road, trying to get the score from the cheers of the pigging crowd.
Cheer up. Think what you'll save on toilet rolls. And I'll tell you all about it on Monday.
Ow, you won't get in.
I will. I stuck the bloody ticket together again, didn't I?
Well, off you go then, lads. Last load of the week. Have a nice weekend. You can all go to church on Sunday. Ah, Bernard, the way you handle a crisis. No wonder you're the one with the car.
Oh, no.
Interesting scientific phenomenon, that. Bloody Delilah scar backs into the wagon and cheese and egg's head comes shooting through the windscreen.
Oh, what happened? I'm dying.
Well, hurry up and die. I want me scarf back. Taking you to hospital.
The doctor said I'd live to be 100. No lying pig.
It was an accident.
Personally, I think it was an accident.
I've only one regret. If you are gonna die, I wish you'd been run over by a nun on a bloody scooter.
It's not the sewage workers special trapped in a traffic jam in a sudden heat wave.
It's not the Newton Young Conservatives chucking stink bombs at the gasworks. It's not an anticyclone or rotten eggs approaching from Istanbul.
Well, it's not me. My man made me change my socks only last week.
Morning, Smelly.
I've come about the death. Want it, lads?
Evening, life. We're in the midst of death. Who kicked it?
Sconhead Scandon, number 6 again.
Sconhead bloody Scanlon.
Just like that. Right in the middle of Galway Bay.
Drowned in it.
Singing it. Last night at Jewish Working Men's Club.
Scanlon. Bloody Scanlon.
Well, since when was he such a big mate?
We're only at school together, that's all.
I think it's a piggin' tragedy. I saw him only yesterday morning, the picture of piggin' health.
It's sad. Very sad.
Sad? Sad? Is that all you can say? Is that the full extent of human feeling today? He's got to have a fitness test according to the Daily Mirror.
He won't pass it then, will he? He's bloody dead.
Colin Bell?
Sconhead Scanlon.
Who?
Oh, he can be ignorant at times.
And this is one of them.
Bloody Delilah sent me to collect for a floral tribute.
How much has he chipped in?
A note?
10 bob or a quid.
I owe you for 2 bob. When he's got change.
Right, that's a bob ahead for the workers. 5 new pence, you Eric. Chip in for us till we get our Christmas bonus.
And Bob, for a man like that, a man who once saved my life.
At school?
No, when we were serving in His Majesty's Navy.
The time you were adrift in the North Atlantic on a wooden raft wearing only a vest and